Hi guys, so Lee Anderson friendly GB News had an exclusive with the man at the centre of the controversy about what has happened. The Ashfield MP claimed that he went into pubs on Friday, Saturday and Sunday night where he was met with rounds of applause. Then he talked about how his social media has exploded with support. The ex-Tory told the GB News host that he will not back down and that he speaks for some silent majority in Ashfield. So, is this a ploy to get back into the Tory party, or perhaps it's an attempt to convince Reform UK to take him on?
So you're not a thick northerner, Patrick?
I'm certainly not.
I don't know. I suppose I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and sometimes I do speak in a different language to a lot of people in Parliament. And when I went into pubs in Ashfield at the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I did, I got a round of applause when I went in. And these are normal working class people. Now, some people over in that place might not like that sort of response, but this is what normal people are thinking in places like Ashfield. My inbox has exploded with support. I cannot keep up with my WhatsApp messages, my text messages, my Facebook messages, Instagram, whatever social media platform I'm on. The amount of support coming through is absolutely phenomenal. They're saying, Lee, please speak out for us. Don't back down. Don't apologise, because you're speaking for millions of people across the country.
Now, I don't believe for a second that he went into pubs on Friday, Saturday and Sunday night and received rounds of applause. Perhaps some people clapped for him when he went into a pub. I imagine others were like, oh my God, there's Lee Anderson. Let's finish our drinks and get the hell out of here. But when it comes to social media, yes, I fully believe him when he says that his inbox exploded and social media exploded. He received a huge amount of support. Yes, there are lots of racists and bigots in Britain who would be happy to send Lee Anderson a very positive message, a thank you. Stick to your guns, don't apologise. There are lots of racists and bigots, as I said. So, of course, they're going to send support to Lee Anderson. But in reality, in real life, I don't think there are that many people who support him. Now, when it comes to Ashfield, look, he's not going to win his seat at the next general election. The Tories may think that they can use anti-Muslim rhetoric as a tool to convince people to come out and vote for them. But once again, there's a more extreme party in town, Reform UK. So it's, of course, as we know, the vote will be based on the cost of living crisis. Whether people are happy with the Tories and want to give them more time in office. That's what people are going to be voting for, not Lee Anderson and what he's been saying in the media and on GB News. Now, the bigger question for Lee Anderson is, where does he go from here? Is he going to be given a position on GB News again? Is he going to rejoin the Conservative Party in some way? It seems he's not going to apologise, so I don't see him getting back into the Conservative Party. But there is probably the opportunity to join Reform UK, and he would give the party a massive boost if he were to join tomorrow or some of them in the near future. Coming up to the election, they would have an MP in Parliament for Reform UK, and this would, of course, boost the chances of the party. And if Nigel Farage jumps in as well, there's a chance that they could perhaps even win a seat. Lee Anderson will not hold on to his seat. If he joins Reform, it's just for some PR exercise for that party, because he will lose the seat at the next election. Remember, the Tories would have to field a candidate, and Lee Anderson will be running as a Reform UK candidate, which would, of course, split the right-wing vote in a Labour-leaning constituency. So Labour, of course, would be a shoe-in there. But this could be a massive coup for Reform UK. And I think Reform, of course, are not just looking at the next election, but hoping that PR is brought in, and then this, of course, would boost their chances. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.